What's up, y'all? What's going on? Music might be a little bit loud, so let me turn it down just a hair. Get that nice vibe going. What's up, Greg Kelly? What's happening? Alright, so I've been gone for a while. I missed y'all. Sorry I've been gone so long. I've been real busy, you know. That trip to Florida, then working a little bit of overtime, and I even wanted to go live a little bit earlier tonight when I had a flat tire on the way home. Go figure. Ran over some bullshits. I don't even know what the fuck I ran over. What the fuck was that in the road? It looked like a box of some sorts. So I was like, okay, well, let me just like go to the right of it. And then I guess you have me dead saying we rented a mansion. Then you saw the pic. Oh, what? Oh, shit. It wasn't a mansion? Psh, if I speak. If I speak. Alright, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. Anyway, it was like a box or some shit like that. So I go to the right of it, and apparently there was like this long like metal bar that extended out behind whatever that box was. I don't know, it was almost like it was a mailbox or some shit like that with like the pole or some shits. Still a W. It was a W. I had a good weekend. But yeah, and my back tire, I guess I already had low tire pressure or some shit like that. And I ran over that shit, and I can hear the air coming out. It was like, psst. And then I could feel like the car like moving a little bit, and I was like, okay, all right, let me get out and take a look. Sure enough, it's a flat tire. So my car didn't come with a donut, right? Honda Accord hybrids don't come with donuts. They come with a sealant, like a little machine or whatever. And you plug in, it's got sealant in it, and it's got a hose that like it's like an air pump or whatever. So I'm like, okay, let me do this shit. I did the sealant, use all the sealant that was in there. Then did the air pump. It wouldn't gain air pressure, so I just kind of felt my hand around the rim of the tire, and there was a big ass fucking hole in the back of it. So I was like, okay, all right, this shit's blown out. But I was close enough to my house where I just drove home. I was like a mile away from my house, and there's a tire shop that's like walking distance from my house, so I'm gonna go there tomorrow morning or whatever. I shouldn't even really be live tonight. I should be going to bed and worry about that, but it'll get done or whatever. You know, I have to have my car. I can't be Ubering to work again like how I did earlier this year. That was bullshit, so it's not gonna happen again. But like I was talking about in the Discord, just trying to find positive things to think about. I mean, it sucks. Obviously, it's a setback after a very expensive weekend, but it's okay because, like I said, I got a good job. I got a lot of things going on in my life that I can be happy about. So I'm not gonna let that ruin my day, ruin my week, ruin my month. It's whatever. I'm gonna have to get a new tire. Fuck it. We'll charge it. We'll put it on a credit card or whatever. I'll pay it off later. That Mando will save me. Anyway, fantasy football. It's still going. It's actually kind of peak right now. It's just kind of peak in general, and I think it's peak for everybody. I mean, there's just so much content. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to pull up Sleeper. We're gonna talk about the waivers that just dropped about an hour ago, and we'll talk about some other stuff. I'm gonna use my phone this time. We're gonna do screen mirroring because I think it looks a little bit better than Sleeper on the websites. Even though you can see the full window on the website, it's still like everything's small and doesn't really look how it should. So I already got pretty much set up and ready to go. But I hope you're having a good night, Craig. Like I said, I should probably be sleeping right now, getting ready for tomorrow, but I'm not tripping about it. I came home, made some food, made a fat stack of tortillas, made cooked some beans up. My beans go crazy. Doing the pick'ems is way more chill. Pick'ems is chill, and it's still a W. And I'm gonna do my pick'ems live on stream, live on motherfucking stream. I added the Funk Flex Explosion to my soundboard. I don't know how loud it is though. It sounded a little bit quiet. But yeah, so this is what's going on for week 7. Let's take a peek at week 6 just real quick. Cray, you're not in the not the kick chatters. Okay, the kick bots. Cray, you're not in the fantasy league, so we're gonna take a look at it as if you were in the fantasy league. You the peek at what's going on, and we're like I said, we're gonna do it on my phone how God intended. So let's go. Let's take a look at the weekly report for week 6 because it was fucking crazy, man. It was fucking crazy. Molly balled the fuck out with 177 fucking points. I mean, look at her fucking team, bro. Look at her fucking team last week. It was nasty work. I mean, Isaiah got digged down. Like Crime said, oh yeah, you didn't even see that shit. Great. I was like, damn. I was like, Isaiah getting dug in, and Crime was like, he not even running away from it. He just taking it. Bro was just taking it, man. 177 points to 86. This is the biggest blow of the week. But look at Molly. She got Drake May 27 points. Rico motherfucking Dowdle 33 fucking points. We got Rashad Rice. Rashad White. I'm sorry, what I'm talking about. 17 points. Brian Pookie motherfucking Jr. finally fucking tapped in, bro. He finally locked in and got his biggest week of the year. 23 points. Duval Duval County, bro. Trevor Lawrence might be him. I don't know. George Pickens, 31 motherfucking points. I think it's safe to say that George Pickens is elite. He's elite as fuck. Actually, I got the biggest fucking hard on for him. I might have to get the George Pickens jersey. He's looking that nice. So my thing with the Dallas Cowboys wide receivers, the whole like diva syndrome or whatever, are you fumbling or not? Because I feel like all the main wide T.O., Dez Bryant, C.D. Lamb, like, you know, are they going to fumble, right? They can fumble. And then when they do fumble, it's not just a fumble. It's like a fumble during a very critical moment in the game, right? So far, George Pickens has not fumbled. And I don't know what's going to happen when C.D. Lamb comes back. You get the Robinson jersey. Bijan Robinson. We're going to talk about him in a minute. But yeah, George Pickens is looking more than nice. He's looking more than him. George Pickens is looking more and more every day, like every week, like my favorite wide receiver of all time. Just my personal favorite. He's looking hot. He's looking hot. Tyler Warren. What the fuck, bro? Tyler Warren is so fucking consistent. Look at his fucking numbers. 14, 11, 6. That's the lowest week he had versus the Titans, surprising. But, I mean, 18 points versus the Rams. 14 points versus the Raiders. 18 points versus Arizona Cardinals. So, Chargers, I don't know. He might go big again. So, Molly, I was a little bit worried about her because she was looking really down bad. She had a terrible start to this season. And I was thinking that all the expectations that I have for her, all the things I was anticipating from Molly. What's up, man? This is going on. I felt like I was just dead wrong about. It looked like she knew about a fraction of the knowledge that I thought she knew. Right? I added her going into it thinking she knows a lot about fantasy football. She would be a great ad, make things competitive while also having a girl in the league too, which is really cool. And she's a friend of mine. I know her IRL. Okay, so I was like, all right, cool. Then week 1 and 2 go by, and it looks like she has no idea what the fuck she's doing. So I got a little bit worried. I gave her Drake May, who was doing good. I gave her Brian Thomas Jr., who was doing really fucking bad. And I gave her George Pickens because CeeDee Lamb's injury wasn't looking that bad. Okay. And she ran with it. Is it going to stay consistent like this week after week? I don't know, but last week she was number 2. This week she's number 1. And look at Isaiah's team. He put Breece Young in last second because his Lamar Jackson's out. Brock Purdy's he was out. He's questionable now. Derrick Henry has not been doing shit, but he might be Barack. The Baltimore Ravens might be motherfucking Barack. I don't know. But we'll see what's going on. They're on a bye week this week. David Montgomery didn't do shit. Egbuka didn't do shit. Now questionable. Jacoby Myers hasn't been doing shit. Raiders haven't been doing shit. I mean, has he got anything? He got the first week he got 17 points. Second week he got 12 points. Her cousin telling her insider information. McConkey, bruh. And Crime said this in the Discord, but she just be putting in people like very brazenly, and then it works. It's very scary. Was AJ Barner? What is his name, right? AJ Barner. Free agent now. What the hell happened? JCM not doing shit. Prater 2 points. Raiders defense, which is kind of a wild pick, got 16 points. So shout out Isaiah. But yeah, he lost. He got cooked. He got motherfucking cooked. He 2-4 right now. Let's talk about me and Hung Daddy. Very narrow win. Extremely narrow win. Mahomes. Remember when you got Mahomes round 1 last year? Great. Remember you got Mahomes round 1 last year? He actually cooked. Okay, Josh Jacobs, motherfucking cooked. And I thought I was going in with Cam Scatterbo. By the way, look, they updated his profile pic. Yeah, I thought I was going in with Cam Scatterbo with 31 motherfucking points. I'm feeling like him right now with Cam Scatterbo on my team. Okay, Josh Jacobs beat him. Okay, I thought this league winner Josh Allen, they updated his player card too. Okay, they updated his player card too. Okay, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I put him on the trade block just to see what's out there. That killed your team. I put him on the trade block to see what was out there. I got one trade offer from Day. It wasn't shit though. All right, I don't know what Day was thinking, bro. I'm not that dumb. All right, I don't know. He's trying to fleece my ass. He's not finna fleece me. Anyway, yeah. So Josh Allen, last couple games though, I don't know, man. I don't know. I got some QBs on my bench. Monroe St. Brown didn't do shit, but Shakir didn't do shit either. Odunze, a little bit worried about him. A little bit worried about the Caleb Williams and what they're doing over there in Chicago. I don't know. They kind of freaked me out a little bit. I'm not full panic on Odunze, but Waddle did good. I had Darren Waller. I like this guy, Darren Waller. He's good. He's helping me out a lot. He's getting tutties every week after motherfucking week. He getting 17 points, 18 points, 9 points. Gets another touchdown. Last week he got 2 touchdowns. Like he's him, bro. Thornton, damn, he did play too. It wasn't like he was injured or whatever. He did play, and he got a fucking actual fucking goose egg, bro. Come on, man. That's so fucking funny. My boy Matt Gay, and then the Colts. They got 4 points. I got Sam Darnold. I got CeeDee Lamb maybe coming back this week. Got Mark Andrews. Let's take a look at some other stuff. Let's see. All right, so Kelp versus Wally. Wally is now 1-5. That's tough. That's tough, bro. That's really tough. If you look right here at the top 10 standings, I mean, they got Wally last, bro. And he's got no fab either, bro. He's got no fucking fab. He's literally out of motherfucking fab. That's not good. That's not good for Wally. He could turn around, though. I mean, look at his team, bro. So, first off, he's got Danny Dimes. He's got Saquon Barkley. Like, bro, look at Saquon Barkley. What is he cooking? He had 17 points last week, 17 points a week before. But he's not even doing that bad. He's not even doing that bad. He's just not Saquon Barkley like Lou Zephyr had last year. Lou Zephyr had Saquon Barkley last year, and he just was fucking nuclear week after week after week. Javonte Williams, I think he just had a bad week because he only had 8 points. Devontae Adams, yeah, I don't know. He might have a good week next week because Wally fell off from last year. Man, fall offs are real. We're going to talk more about Wally in a minute. Lou been kind of low key. You talking about this year, just in general? I saw him playing Fortnite with Rex the other day. But yeah, Devontae Adams, bad game. He's gonna pop off. I mean, Puka's out. We don't know how long Puka's gonna be out for, but he might be out for a couple weeks. I don't know, at least 1 week, I think. You got to think that they're not gonna start him next week. Stephon May I Diggs and your Bootsy. I just like just last year. That was funny to me. Last year was funny as hell, yeah. Stephon Diggs, he had a great game last week. Got 24 points. Was a bench warmer for Flash. And then, yeah, Stephon Diggs just underperformed. I mean, they got so many wide receivers out there in New England. And Njoku, he down bad. And then also, now he's apparently injured. Browns don't have an update on David Njoku. Uh-oh. Injures knee. He injured his knee. What the hell? What the heliante? Brandon Aubrey has not been a league winner this year, bro. He's been just kind of whatever. Oh, well, hold on. Versus the Giants, he got 23, and that was insane because he had like a fucking 70-yarder or some shit like that. But then look at his 8, 6, 9. I mean, he's a great kicker. Everybody fucking knows it. But he hasn't. It's just like the Cowboys they're getting touchdowns this year. And that was kind of their problem last year, is that they would get all the way to the red zone and they wouldn't get touchdowns. And so they would have to have Brandon Aubrey kick it. Or they put themselves in really like shitty 3-and-out situations where they got the ball. They get like, I don't know. They get the ball like the 25-yard line, make a few plays, get it down to a 60-yard range, and then Brandon Aubrey kicks a 60-yarder. Okay, and that was happening game after game after game. This year, they're actually getting touchdowns. He's just getting extra points. But yeah, I mean, Wally's just kind of hurting. I mean, look at what else is going on, bro. Brock Bowers been having a bad season. Been having a very bad season. Now he's injured. Now we don't know when he's coming back. I mean, look at this article about. Look at this article about Bowers. What are they trying to say? Brock Bowers could sit for the long haul. for the long haul. Like, what does that even mean? Trending towards missing week 7. It could be in the mix of potentially returning week 9. What the fuck? Chuba Hubbard out. And here's the crazy part. He got Chuba Hubbard, and I know Wally's very upset. He's really beating himself up about this, but in the draft, he drafted Rico Dowdle. And Rico Dowdle has been doing some fucking astronomical fucking numbers. It's been insanity, the numbers that Rico Dowdle's been putting up. And now you kind of wonder when Chuba comes back, what they're going to do with Rico Dowdle, because what if they just keep Rico Dowdle in and he keeps going hard? I don't know. What if that happens? Be prepared for that to happen. Have a game plan ready to go if that happens, because that's kind of crazy that Rico Dowdle is looking like him right now. You can't make this shit up. But either way, Chuba Hubbard's out. He had Rico Dowdle. Now he's kind of down bad on just on backup options. We're gonna take a look at his week 7 lineup in a second. You got Kelp. I mean, look at his team. Baker Mayfield did great this week. Pollard, not so good, but Bijan Robinson, 35 fucking points. It was looking like he was getting 40 points for a second. McBride, look at this tight end, bro. 21 motherfucking points. Michael Pittman didn't do shit. But Cameron motherfucking Dicker's our motherfucking kicker. I should have got Dicker back. I should have got him this year, but I didn't. I got fucking Young Ho Koo like a dumbass jit. Anyway, Cameron Dicker popped off for him. So Kelp is so motherfucking Barack because he was 0-5. Looking like he might go 0-6. Now he's 1-5 tied with Wally. Okay. He's got Bucky Irving off a trade. He's got Vidal. This is like the fucking waiver big dog this week. Everybody's talking about, do you have Youngko? Oh my god. Everybody's talking about Kamani Vidal. Is he rostered in your lineup or not? I don't know. Check your fantasy. See if Vidal's available. That might be a hot waiver wire pickup. Sorry, Kelp already got him last year because he's fucking big brain like that. Not last year, last week I think. Only person to lose to Adrian a beat Day. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on, who you talking about? Lose to Adrian a beat Day? Who beat Day? Oh, that's you. Oh, you talking about? You lost to me? I don't even remember that. Wait, hold on. Have you actually lost to me? Hold on, let me see. Because I know I beat a couple people. Who did I beat? Was it you? When did I beat you? I beat Kelp. I lost to Crime. So who did I beat Kelp? Who you talking about? Anyway, but yeah, he got Vidal. Wait, no, Isaiah, not you. Oh, okay, all right. But yeah, what's going on, Hannah? Welcome. He's got Charbonnet. He's got Keon Coleman. I don't know if they're really gonna do anything for him though, man, because they got so many weapons out there at Buffalo. It's hard to really figure out. Is it gonna be Shakir this week? Is it gonna be Coleman this week? Who's it gonna be? And he just kind of spreads it around. Charbonnet. Kyron Williams is better. Everybody knows it. But that boy Charbonnet been getting on the fucking red zone loose. What the hell? What the fuck is that? Nobody knows what to do about those running backs. And it doesn't look like either of them are going to get injured because they keep handing the ball off and they just keep like staying fresh. They keep giving them like half and half. But I won in the middle of my 9-hour shift. I almost saw celebrate. You almost fell to your fucking knees, huh? Mid-shift. Started crying. What you crying about? I want my fantasy. But yeah, let's keep going. We're talking about this week. What happened this past week? Jalen Hurts. I mean, look at Hannah's team. Sleeper was tweaking with the predictions. They were saying Hannah was about to get dicked down and then just came back. But really, she kind of had it all for a while, actually, if you kind of look. It was looking it's looking scary with McCaffrey week after motherfucking week. Day was proven right. Put some respect on C-Mac. His numbers have been insanity this year. Look at this. 23, 22, 24, 26, 27, 24. Like, he's just been putting up this floor of, like, minimum 22. This week was weird for everyone. It was definitely weird for everyone. We're going to talk about your roster in a second because you got all banged up and shit. Now Atlanta. And another thing, too, about McCaffrey is he be getting them points quick, too. Like, first quarter, he's already, like, 14 points. So you know you're good all right at the rip. Because some of these other guys, they pop off last minute. And you're like, oh, my God, it's fucking nail biter, right? It's a butt clencher. You don't know if you're going to win that week or not. You got fucked. I got fucked hard, but I also got fucked hard by my job because I was so busy with training. I was so focused on that. I kind of like didn't really care too much about football or studying. Now I'm not worried about training, and I'm locked in. I'm locked in with my job, and I'm locked in on doing research now. But this dude C-Mac, bro, putting in that motherfucking work. So it was looking kind of scary because JSN got 30 fucking points too, and JSN is looking nice as fuck. JSN is looking like a motherfucking stud. I mean, he is a stud. He's looking like this is a league winner right here. Knock on wood, nothing happens to him. He don't get injured, but I don't know, bro. He's looking nice. Sutton flopped though. Ferguson has been putting up numbers. He might be tight. I don't know about tight end of the year, but I mean, because there's a lot of tight ends that are coming through last minute or in the past few weeks. But look at his numbers versus the 23 versus the Jets, 12 versus Carolina, 17 versus Green Bay, 21 versus Chicago, 16 versus the Giants. The Dallas Cowboys offense has always looked to stud tight ends. Jason Witten, perfect example. Now you got Jake Ferguson taking his place. I mean, that's just part of the Dallas Cowboys offense. They love looking at tight ends. Pause. Okay. But then he had some flops. I mean, look at Deebo Samuel flop. Packers flop. And I want to say he spent fab on this. I want to say he spent like 25 fab on that, and then it flops. And then Hannah came in. Jalen Hurts solid. Genty solid. Taylor solid, more than solid. 23 points is good. Garrett Wilson, unfortunately now he's out. I mean, what's even his situation? Expected to miss a couple of weeks with a hyperextended knee. Because this is the first time I'm hearing about this. This got uploaded a day ago though. But yeah, now he's missing a couple of weeks. That's a big yikes. I mean, especially with the Jets looking like ass anyway. Jets already kind of looking like ass. Now he injured for a couple of weeks. They about to be down bad. And then what's going to happen when he comes back? I don't know. Marvin Harrison, questionable. What's going on with him? Concussion confirmed. Oh, my God. It's confirmed. But he'll be back, though, right? Right? Because I don't know. It's saying that he's not even going to play it. No, he's going to project his 12 in week 7. Travis Kelce did great. Wan'Dale Robinson, 20. Motherfucking Cam Little. I already know Hannah got rid of Cam, though. Hannah got rid of Cam. How you going to put up negative number? It's bad enough when you put up a fucking goose egg. But then when you go negative, nah, man. It's going to be fucking waterboarding Chinese torture zone for you. Rams defense. Great defense, by the way. 17 fucking points. And Hannah came away with the win. Dak Prescott. When you going to put in Dak, though? You me? Because look at Dak Prescott. Going straight. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Going straight to the what? When you going to start Dak Prescott? Because his numbers are kind of rocky at first. 7, 22, 12. But then, boom, 30. Boom, 28, 22. Going over to Commanders, you know it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a shootout. And if he's got CeeDee Lamb, oh my God, he's going to fucking throw the ball. And he's throwing it long, too. He's been trying to throw it long all year to people. And these boys, like, I don't know. Turpin caught a good ball. But some of these other cats, it's just like, you got to have these, you got to have CeeDee Lamb back. You got to figure CeeDee Lamb back. His numbers are going to go nuclear. I'm going to put in that. Well, that's the only thing, though. You got to worry about that. But I don't know. At what point do you go week 7, week 8? He's doing 22. He's doing 27. He's doing 30. What point are you just like, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I don't know. It's one to watch. But you got DeMarcado, Warren Pearsall, Calvin Ridley, Malik Neighbors out for the year. That sucks. That's fucking, that actually sucks for you. Day's got DeAndre Swift on his bench. But that's what's going on week 6. That was Hannah and Day. Then we got Crime and Ed. Crime and Ed. Look how close this was. It was 105 to 90. It's 15-point difference. Caleb Williams, solid 19 points. Justin Herbert, solid 18. A-Chain, a beast. He's a straight beast. Keyshawn Chase Brown. Didn't really do shit for Ed. Judkins flop. But that was a whole entire Browns team flop. That was a big flop for everybody on that team. Ramondre Stevenson, Bro couldn't have found anybody better than that, man. Come on, we're 1.8. Puka out. Shamar Chase looking like he's so fucking Barack. Ted McMillan, 17 points. That's great. But who's this? Devontae Smith. It's crazy to see that that's actually Devontae Smith because he's getting. You would think he would put up more numbers than that, but Philly like an ass. Mason Taylor, 1.2 points. This motherfucker Kincaid. They said he was out like an hour before the game, and I guess Ed wasn't checking. He had Dalton Kincaid in, who was gonna do numbers. You gotta think that could have saved them. That could have won them that game versus the Falcons. Falcons dog walked the Bills, bro. I'll be real, but if they had Kincaid, it could have been different. But he put in Kincaid, and I guess they said he was ruled out like an hour for the game, and it didn't change the roster. And then he got a big ass goose egg for that. If he had to put in any tight end, he could have got really close to winning. If he'd have switched out his tight end, he could have maybe locked in. Crime has Jaden Daniels W like last year. DJ Moore, he gotta have a Chicago Bear on his team. You already know. This for Goddard. Holy motherfucking hell, bro. Holy motherfucking hell. Dog is 30 years old, 6'5", 350 pounds, fucking putting up 26 motherfucking points on the bench. And look at this shit, Hollywood Brown. Crime was like, don't start Hollywood Brown. No, I forget what he said about Hollywood Brown. Look at this. Now look at it. If he would have put in Hollywood Brown, he could have won that. He could have won that week versus Crime. He would have got 3 wins. And don't give Ed 3 wins now. That's a little scary. So these are the standings, and let's take a look at the waiver wires that went down. Then we'll take a look at week 7. By the way, these are everything. Mahomes, Bijan, Drake London. Worst team was, unfortunately, Wally. Bench warmers. And look at all these bench warmers right here. Narrow victory. That shit was so close. Okay, all right. Let's take a look at the waivers. $10 on the Seahawks defense. And for what? Seahawks defense getting passed around. But look, the week before they got -3. What the fuck? And Crime spent fab on that. He spent 10 fab. We also got Cade Otton for 10. Nobody was even looking for that. I got Bourne. I'm surprised nobody wanted him. Kendrick Bourne looking like a fat dub. He got 19 points and 24 the week before. And I slated for wide receiver 1 duties again? Question mark? Yeah, it looks like it. I got the Chiefs defense because every time anybody plays the Raiders, they fucking pop off. Their defense always pops off. Anybody who plays the Raiders defense always does mad fucking numbers. Plus the Chiefs, you already know the fucking refs are going to come through clutch for them. So I had to go ahead and get the Chiefs defense. I'm trying to win versus Wally. I'm not going to underestimate him. Josh Downs, $5. Boswell, $5. Coker, $3. I got Jackson Dart back because I'm really liking the way the Giants are looking right now. Hung Daddy got Kareem Hunt back. Went ahead and locked in with Kareem Hunt. Fannin. Crime wanted Fannin. Wally don't got no fab. He used all his fab, but still survived and managed to get that over Crime, who didn't put any money on that because I guess that's Wally had waiver priority because he was so down bad. And then Pinheiro, because I don't blame you for getting rid of Cam Little. I don't blame you. Okay, week 7. I got to go up against Wally. I should be good. I got Sam Darnold in. We got CeeDee Lamb maybe back. And he's got to figure out what he's going to do. If he's going to keep this roster or if he's going to switch anything up. And I got to hope Saquon Barkley doesn't pop off. Look at Ed, bro. What? Oh, he got Dalton Kincaid out. He's got Godwin that's doubtful. Like, he got to make some plays. Because if it wins this, he's 2-5. And if I lose versus Wally, then it's 2-5. We're tied up for 2-5. I don't want that. I need this win. For real. What we can do is, I don't know if I want to go over every detail of next week because we already kind of summarized a lot of it with last week. What I want to do is I want to go to pick'ems and I want to go ahead and put in my pick'ems now because I didn't do that last week and I kind of fucked up because I missed out on a couple points that I probably would have. They were just gimmies, right? Okay, so we're gonna start with Thursday night's game. All right, so we're doing pick'ems live on stream. Pick'ems didn't really look. It wasn't. It didn't look. Pick'ems wasn't even allowed on the Sleeper website. So this is the first time I'm doing pick'ems live on stream. The league looks more. It's way more fun than last year for sure. Way more fun. Everybody knows what they're doing this time, as opposed to last year where people didn't really know what they were doing. Me, okay, I'm people. So yeah, we can do the pick'ems live right now. So Pittsburgh or the Bengals. Pittsburgh 71% probability, but the Bengals though, Joe motherfucking Flacco though. Okay. Pittsburgh defense. Do they have injuries right now or not? Because I want to say they kind of do. Cincinnati, they got weapons. They got Jamar Chase. They got T. Higgins, right? He playing, right? They got a couple other people. I forget who the fuck they have, but they got weapons, and they're looking to win. They're looking to win one. They're looking to be so fucking Barack. I don't know. Who does Pittsburgh have? They got Kenneth Gainwell, Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf. I need to figure out if their defense is banged up like that or not, like how I thought. But I got the Bengals winning this one. Okay? I got the Bengals winning this one. The Rams and the Jaguars. Shit, I don't know, man. I want to go with the Rams. That's my gut instinct. The Jags could definitely win this, though. They could definitely win this. Duval. Okay. I still got the Rams, though. Because Trevor Lawrence kind of buns. He getting better, though. And Pookie. He might come back. But still, though, Rams better. Kyron Williams. Just feed Kyron. Feed Kyron. Let's see. New England or Chicago. I'm probably going to go with Chicago here. But Chicago kind of looked like buns yesterday. Kind of looked like buns. What was the final score? I forget. Chicago, Washington. It ended up being like what, 24? It was like a field goal that they won by 25-24. That was I don't know. They kind of barely won that one. I mean, they did clutch it out. I can see the Saints winning, though. I can definitely see it. We'll go with Chicago. Let's say bet. Browns, they're expected to win. I'm done with the Browns. Okay? So fucking done with the Browns. Okay? Darren Waller going to get a tutty. Waddle going to get a tutty. Miami, A-Chain's going to get a tutty. They're going to get 3 fucking touchdowns this game. I got Miami winning. Las Vegas and the Chiefs. No fucking shot the Raiders win this shit. There's absolutely no fucking shots. Okay? Philly versus Minnesota. Is Philly going to do something? Is Philly going to fucking do something? Besides a tush push? That's all they got. They're going to do fucking 8 tush pushes back to back. Nah, man. I'm going to have to go with Minnesota here just because I'm really not liking the way the Eagles look right now. It's looking a little buns. Okay, Carolina versus the Jets. It's the Jets, bro. They can't get it together. Now, I don't know what the fuck is going on with... Oh, shit. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know what the fuck is going on with Garrett Wilson. He's out for a couple weeks, they said, right? That's what we just saw. Okay. Out for a couple weeks. They don't even have Garrett Wilson. So, I got to go with Carolina here. They got Rico Dowdle. Don't sleep on my boy Rico Dowdle now. Patriots versus the Titans. Yeah, Titans at like a couple weeks ago were looking like the worst team in the league. Now, they're still kind of looking like the worst team in the league. But New England's looking good. Looking very good. So we'll go with New England there. Giants over... Okay, so Denver is the favorite. They're the favorites. Okay? They're the favorites. If the Giants win, it would be a big upset. I'm going with the Giants, though. Jackson Dart. I heard about that. Titans don't even... They fired their coach. What? Okay. Denver, great defense. Bo Nix. Who else? I'm trying to think of the wide receiver. Sutton. They got They got weapons. They got the running back too. I forget his name. They can get it in, and they can defend too. That's a recipe for a dub. But the Giants, though, man. Okay, I will say another thing too is that it's a home game for the Broncos, and when you go to Denver, you're always out of breath. I was looking. The Colts have only beat bad team. Okay, but this ain't a bad team though. But yeah, I don't know. Everybody, when you go to Denver, you're not used to it. You might be out of breath, and everybody says that it's just a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder to go. You go to Denver and play a game out there, and they're at home. Bo Nix, they got the scrolls to win this game. Maybe by a landslide, but I'm gonna say that the Giants are gonna still win. They're gonna get the upset because fucking Cam Scatterbo and Jackson Dart. I don't think they give a fuck. They got that youth energy that you just can't really challenge. You can't fuck with, right? It's like Kadena. More DDS. Yeah, we're talking about fantasy football right now, but we're gonna try to get to DDS at some point. But yeah, I think Cam Scatterbo don't give a fuck about if he's 13,000 or how many a mile high into the fucking into the air. Where I don't think he cares about being out of breath. He's just gonna fucking break his neck and get CTE, and that's the only thing that he knows. He's gonna hurt somebody out there, bro. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Okay, and Jackson Dart is just him. He's nice. Indy versus the Chargers. You know what, Craig? I might have to go with what you're talking about. I actually might have to go with that a little bit. Indy's only beaten bad teams, although I don't know. I need to go back and look though, because I forget who they played. But the Chargers and so the Vidal's on the Chargers, right? This fool Vidal that everybody's like Amani Vidal, right? He's on the Chargers, right? So everybody's talking about this dude, Amani Vidal. He's him. He's nice. I'll go with the Chargers there. Green Bay or Arizona? Arizona's not looking that nice. Is Kyler Murray playing? I think he is. What's going on with Marvin Harrison? I forgot. I'll probably give it to Green Bay in this game because they're looking pretty nice. Dallas or Washington? You know what? CeeDee Lamb is probably going to play this game. Okay? If he doesn't, or if he just goes out there and just like is a distraction, George Pickens gets the ball. You got Jake Ferguson. You got some of these other people that, they might be sneaking a dub in. They might be sneaking a catch in. Turpin, Flournoy. All these. They got all type of people they could put in. Dak has been throwing the ball very well lately. Defense is hot ass, but I could see Dallas coming away with a win. I'll go with the underdog there. Falcons or the 49ers? Shit. 49ers, nice as hell. Falcons. Are they fucking so fucking Barack or what? Because I'm thinking about going with the Falcons here. I'm saying it might be time for the Falcons to cook again. Bijan Robinson, Drake London. Bro, these are fucking studs. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Lions. Shit, the way the Lions were looking last week. Ooh, it could be a Tampa Bay dub. Who the fuck, mods? It could be a Tampa Bay dub here. I know the Lions don't want to lose this, but they could, so I have to go with Tampa Bay there. And then lastly, Houston or Seattle. Houston, they got Woody Marks, and they're not using them. And I don't know if they're going to use them. They were on a bye last week. They're fresh. Falcons got number one defense. Do they have the number one defense so far? I've been hearing a lot about the Falcons defense. My coworker was like, you need to get the Falcons defense. I was like, they play the 49ers though. I was like, I don't know about for fantasy. I was like, I like their defense. I don't know about for fantasy though. If that's the team they go with, I'd rather go with the Chiefs because I play the fucking dookie ass Raiders. But as far as defenses go, yeah, I have been hearing a lot about their defense. Yeah, so what happened with that, Cray? Explain. Okay. All right. It's a lot of weeks in football. 1 week does not define your team. So, yeah, let's go with the fucking Falcons for the upset. 45-55. So it's not too big of an upset, but it is still an upset. So I'm going with the Falcons there over the 49ers. And I already know Craig Kelly, they're going to be up good. He's going to be up good as fuck if they win that shit. And then lastly, the Texans versus the Seahawks. Sam Darnold, JSN, Cooper Kupp. And you got the duo, the dynamic duo, Charbonnet and Kenneth Walker, K9. Shit, man. Versus fucking who? On the Texans, CJ Stroud, mid. Who else? They can't figure out if they're putting Chubb in or if they putting Woody Marks in. Sus. Who else? I don't know, bro. I'll probably have to go with the safe bet there. I'll go with Seattle. So that's my picks for this week. Bengals, Rams, Bears, Miami, Kansas City, Carolina, New England, Giants, Chargers, Green Bay, Dallas, Atlanta, Tampa Bay, Seahawks. I'm going for 10 out of 10, baby. 10 out of 10. Most of the same? Alright, cool. Oh, I need to do a tiebreaker. Okay, alright, hold on. Okay, so Houston Seahawks. Let's do the exact same score that was for the Bears and the Commanders. The exact same score for the Bears versus Commanders. So 25 plus 24. How likely is that to happen, though? That'd be 49. How do you get 25 points again? An extra point? That's a little scuffed. Fuck it, 49. Let's just do it. Alright, well, fantasy's been, like I said, it's been a W this year. Been having a lot of fun with this. We'll see what happens. I got Cam Scatterbo. I got Amon-Ra St. Brown, CD Lamb, Waller, Adunze, Chiefs defense, Woody Marks on the bench. I got this boy, Kendrick Bourne on the bench. I'm feeling happy about my squad. And I'm taking the time to do my research and make smart decisions as smart as I can. I've made some dumb decisions, but the best I can to actually win the league. I'm trying to win. I'm not slipping. I just, the only slip I had really was this past week when I was in Miami. I wasn't paying attention that much, but I still won though. So I'm like I said, I'm doing my research, having a great time with it. Shit, I've been live for almost an hour. I might just go ahead and end here. On the high notes. But sorry, Kudina, no DDS. Damn, I was just talking to myself through it about when I was on stream earlier, talking about how I do need to go get my tire fixed tomorrow and do a couple other things too, and still get to work. I gotta do all that before I clock in, which I hate doing errands before I clock in because I always feel like so weird at work. But I just want to check in and go live and let y'all know I'm still here, still doing my thing, still miss y'all. I do want to stream some Smash at some point. I got my controller fixed. It's looking hella nice too. My controller got fixed. I got the paracord too. So it's like the cloth cable. It's like a cloth cable. It feels so good. Pause. And the all black buttons too. I'm really loving this controller a lot. Finally got it fixed. Got the digital triggers, so you don't have to go all the way down to make it shield. You just gotta tap it and it shields. So yeah, I want to stream some Smash. I want to finish Digital Devil Saga. We talked a little bit about football. I want to do another top 10 memes that's gonna come out probably tomorrow. And also another thing too is I was supposed to be off tomorrow. I'm off Wednesdays and Thursdays now, but I picked up a shift because I need some money. So I didn't even have to work tomorrow. I picked up tomorrow. Tomorrow's my off day. But I went ahead and picked up because I need a little bit of money. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I feel like we pretty much talked about everything. We talked about fantasy. We talked about the waiver wire. We did Pick'ems live on stream. Digital Devil Saga, I feel like is a whole thing where I gotta set it up and we gotta lock in. So it's gonna be a puzzle and all this stuff. Oh, Moncala tournament November 1st. Still got a request off for that. But Moncala tournament November 1st. With X-Giru, I'm pretty not ready for that. I'm not ready for it because I don't even know how to play Moncala. I'll be real. But I downloaded the app, and I've been trying to watch some YouTube videos. But even with me watching the YouTube videos, I still have no idea what the fuck is going on. Like, I need to like keep watching YouTube videos, keep playing it on my phone. But yeah, doing a Mon Call tournament. I think either way, it's just gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a great time. But yeah, that and just all around, hey, back to making content. Talk about Miami. We'll talk about Miami for sure. Yeah, I still want to talk about Miami. Yeah, it was a great time. It was hang out by the beach, check out the ocean, and the Sonic second. Peanut, bro. Peanut is so fucking good at this game. He is really the hero that we need. He is truly the hero that we've been needing. He's just cooking everybody. And the funny thing is, when I came home from Let's Make Moves Miami, I had my controller, so I wanted to try it out as soon as I got home. Tried it out, hopped on Elite Smash, and go figure, I fucking play Mega Man. And I'm like, all right then, well, people want to play Mega Man because people that just won. I understand. Okay. And then, bro was fucking like clipping me. I was getting clipped. It's fucking Mega Man. Now I'm thinking like, bro, do I need to tap into Mega Man, bro? We got Pete Bro out here. We got a lot of Mega Mans. I feel like Mega Man is a meta character. Very extremely meta. 2025. People are playing Mega Man and winning majors. Crazy. He beat Atomic. He's beaten him before. I flew him out to Carolina a few months back. And Atomic beat Peepnut in winners. And I was like, oh shit. Atomic is him. Crime did always like Mega Man, and then Peepnut came back and reset the bracket with Game 5, and then won the tournament with a Game 10. And the funny part is that it was going to be a timeout in Game 10, and Atomic was doing the thing where he was he had like 50%, and Peepnut had like 100, and Atomic was trying to do the up B away. And just but he didn't go off the screen to the left or right. He just went up B straight up in the air, and then Peepnut just threw a random ass up air, the little Mega Man up air, and just bloop, killed him off the top with like 3 seconds left. But Peepnut is him. Yeah, the Airbnb is fun. Miami is expensive, but hung out at the beach. Water's so warm out there. I love that the water's warm in Miami. Had a Cuban sandwich. That was nice. So many Latinas. So many, like, 10 out of 10 Latinas. Rained a lot, unfortunately. That kind of sucked. But, yeah, I feel like we can talk more about that later. I definitely don't mind talking about that. Remember that clip? Yeah, it was sad. But, yeah, we'll go ahead and end stream here. But it was nice being able to hang out with y'all and check back in. Check in with Crime, right? We still checking in with Crime. Nice people to check in with Crime, and then more streams to come. Now that I'm back home and settled in and broke as fuck, and I need to work and I need to be streaming. I need to every fucking I'm about to be collecting cans at this fucking point. Dead ass.